Pregnancy is a beautiful and miraculous time in a woman's life, but it can also be a confusing and overwhelming experience, especially when it comes to staying fit and healthy. There are so many myths and misconceptions surrounding pregnancy fitness that it can be hard to know what's true and what's not. That's why I'm here to bust some of the most common pregnancy fitness myths and set the record straight. Myth number 1. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of exercise. This is one of the biggest myths surrounding pregnancy fitness, and it couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, staying active during pregnancy is not only safe, but also highly beneficial for both mom and baby. Regular exercise can help reduce the risk of gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, and excessive weight gain. It can also improve mood, sleep, and overall well-being. Of course, it's important to listen to your body and consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine. Myth number 2. Pregnant women should avoid lifting weights. Another common misconception is that pregnant women should avoid lifting weights because it can harm the baby. In reality, weight training is a safe and effective form of exercise for pregnant women, as long as it's done with proper form and technique. In fact, strength training can help improve muscle tone, reduce back pain, and prepare the body for labor and delivery. Just be sure to use lighter weights and avoid exercises that put too much strain on the abdomen. Myth number 3. Pregnant women should avoid high-intensity exercise. While it's true that pregnant women should avoid activities that are too strenuous or high-impact, moderate to high-intensity exercise is actually safe and beneficial during pregnancy. In fact, research has shown that women who engage in regular aerobic exercise during pregnancy have shorter labors and are less likely to require medical interventions. Just be sure to listen to your body, stay hydrated, and avoid overheating. Myth number 4. Pregnant women should avoid abdominal exercises. Many women believe that they should avoid working their abdominal muscles during pregnancy, but this is not necessarily true. In fact, strengthening the core muscles can help support the growing belly, improve posture, and reduce back pain. However, it's important to avoid exercises that involve lying flat on your back after the first trimester, as this can restrict blood flow to the uterus. Instead, focus on exercises that engage the core muscles while standing or sitting. Myth number 5. Pregnant women should eat for two. One of the most common myths surrounding pregnancy is that women should eat for two, meaning they should double their caloric intake. In reality, most women only need an additional 300 to 500 calories per day during pregnancy, depending on their pre-pregnancy weight and activity level. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats is key to supporting a healthy pregnancy and ensuring proper fetal development. Myth number 6. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of caffeine. While it's true that excessive caffeine consumption can be harmful during pregnancy, moderate intake is generally considered safe. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists recommends limiting caffeine intake to 200 milligrams per day, which is equivalent to about 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. Just be mindful of other sources of caffeine, such as tea, soda, and chocolate, and opt for decaffeinated versions when possible. Myth number 7. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of seafood. Another common myth is that pregnant women should avoid all forms of seafood due to the risk of mercury contamination. While it's true that certain types of fish, such as shark, swordfish, and king mackerel, should be avoided during pregnancy, most seafood is safe to eat in moderation. In fact, fish is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for fetal brain development. Just be sure to choose low-mercury options like salmon, shrimp, and tilapia. Myth number 8. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of alcohol. It's widely known that alcohol should be avoided during pregnancy, as it can cause serious birth defects and developmental delays. However, some women believe that even a small amount of alcohol is harmful, which is not necessarily true. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that pregnant women avoid all forms of alcohol, including beer, wine, and spirits, to reduce the risk of fetal alcohol spectrum disorders. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to alcohol consumption during pregnancy. Myth number 9. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of hot tubs and saunas. While it's true that pregnant women should avoid excessive heat exposure, such as hot tubs and saunas, moderate use is generally considered safe. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists recommends limiting hot tub and sauna use to no more than 10 minutes at a time and avoiding overheating. It's important to listen to your body, stay hydrated, and avoid prolonged exposure to high temperatures, especially during the first trimester when the risk of birth defects is highest. Myth number 10. Pregnant women should avoid all forms of stress. Finally, one of the biggest myths surrounding pregnancy is that women should avoid all forms of stress, as it can harm the baby. While it's true that excessive stress can have negative effects on pregnancy outcomes, moderate stress is a normal part of life and is unlikely to cause harm. In fact, some level of stress is necessary for personal growth and development. It's important to find healthy ways to cope with stress, such as exercise, meditation, and social support, to ensure a healthy pregnancy and a positive birth experience. In conclusion, there are many myths and misconceptions surrounding pregnancy fitness, but with the right information and guidance, women can stay fit and healthy throughout their pregnancy. By busting these common myths and setting the record straight, women can make informed choices about their health and well-being during this special time in their lives. Remember to listen to your body, consult with your healthcare provider, and prioritize self-care to ensure a safe and healthy pregnancy for both mom and baby.